Hey guys, I seem to have neglected to put the fragments and aspects in the beginning of the video, so I wanted to quickly just go over the build here. I did go over the actual mods and armor and weapons in the video, so I'm not going to cover that in this part, but just wanted to get right into the fragments and aspects. And the beautiful thing about this build is you really have a lot of leeway when it comes to some of the fragments and aspects that you use. Regarding the super, I recommend burning maul pretty much for the entire thing because there's quite a few parts where it's possible that you get, booped off the map by incendiors or Caiatl stomping or whatever the case. So burning maul will actually allow you to get back on the map if you don't have a sword on for that particular part. You can use the light attack and just kind of helicopter yourself back onto the map. It's also got buffs, so it does really good DPS. However, this is negotiable if you really want to run hammer, so go for it. Both towering barricade and catapult lift are totally negotiable. I think they have the most utility, but it's totally up to you if you want to run, a different jump or barricade. Throwing hammer is the center of the build. Non-negotiable. You're definitely going to want to run throwing hammer, and I do feel the same way about the fusion grenade for the simple fact that you can one-shot Bellkeepers, and sometimes in your solo flawless, being able to quickly take down Bellkeepers is very, very important. So I do consider this a non-negotiable. It is one of the items that it does rely on another fragment, which we'll get into in a moment. You really don't need healing grenades or any other grenade, so I would just run fusion. The two aspects are Roaring Flames, which is non-negotiable, and Soul Invictus, which in my opinion is also non-negotiable. You really don't need Consecration. Soul Invictus will help you heal and also build abilities. If, let's say, you lose your hammer, these sunspots will help you get your hammer back, and Roaring Flames just does so much damage. It's also the center of the build paired with the throwing hammer. And so the really cool part about this is all of the fragments are essentially negotiable. The only one that is super important if you're running fusion grenades is Ember of Ashes because the extra scorch that you apply will allow the Bellkeepers to be one shot without Roaring Flames active. So I definitely recommend running Ashes, but after that it's really up to you. I'm running Ember of Wonder just for the resilience, Ember of Torches just to get Radiant, which is very helpful in the final DPS phase, but I wouldn't consider it absolutely mandatory. And then Ember of Empyrean just to keep that Restoration and Radiant up as much as possible. But you can really sub out any of these three for something else if you want. Another one that I really love is Ember of Singeing. Your class ability recharges faster when you scorch targets. So basically every time you throw your hammer, you're going to be proccing Scorch. You're going to be building your class ability. You combine that with Focusing Strike on your arms, and as you can see, when you cause damage with a melee, it grants class ability energy. So that has really good synergy this season with Classy Restoration, and you will see, I know the title says Classy Restoration not needed. I did have it equipped because I didn't want to have to restart the whole dungeon just in case I did pop my barricade. However, I did not use my barricade one single time in this dungeon, which you'll see. But it was there, so obviously I'm going to put it on, but this build has 100% lasting power. It does not need Classy Restoration, as you will see in the video, but it is equipped, so I just wanted to talk about that. But without that, I'm just going to go ahead and get right into the video. I apologize about the audio. It is a little bit quiet. I'm sorry about that. But next time I'll definitely speak up. So I hope you guys enjoy the video and leave a comment below. Let me know what you think, or if you think something can be improved. I'm happy to hear about it. All right, thanks. Hey everyone, so I just wanted to share this video because, over the last, month or so, I've seen quite a few videos on how to solo flawless the Duality dungeon. And, I see a lot of people recommending Warlock, and, for myself personally, I just strongly believe that the Hammer Titan with Syntheseps is just objectively the best. And so, I just wanted to go through this again and just, kind of highlight the build and show you exactly what I'm doing. So, I'm going to be switching the build around depending on the encounter. For most of it, I will run double special. And I just cannot get over how unbelievably strong slash broken this build is, even after the nerf. Pre-nerf, you could pretty easily one-phase Gahlron. Now you can, two-phase him. It still has to be borderline perfect. But, for the majority of the dungeon, I'm going to be running double special, like I said, depending on the encounter. So, yeah, I'll just go over some of the builds as I get to the encounter, and with that, I'm just going to get right into it.
You arrive. Good. Yes.
You will notice that for much of it, I definitely
The darkness is thick here.
typically like to
This effigy of Emperor Callus.
run the Eager Edge Sword just to get around faster, as well as putting on Lion Rampants. Just help you get around a little bit quicker. One piece of advice I have for you if you are doing this for the first time, or maybe you've had a lot of wipes, is just to be patient. That's the main thing. Just patience.
But it is not the one you know. Your mind now stretches across a vast gulf. This is not what I anticipated. The imprint of Callus's consciousness is fractured, straining, as if Callus's mind is at war with itself.
I pretty much ignore most of the enemies here. Just a distraction. They pretty much can't kill you if you have high resilience, which I definitely recommend. High resilience for the entire thing. I know there's a lot of people out there who recommend running Lorelei Splendor Helmet, but honestly, I think it's more of a handicap than it is a help, just because of how strong the Syntho hammers are. I pretty much just never take the Synthos off. I did try with Lorelei, and honestly, it was just a waste. Fun little spot right here. You can actually skip. You see there is a hole right here, and so what I like to do. Oh. Watch you don't kill yourself doing stupid things like that. And we are now right at the end. This is pretty much why you can just run double special the entire time, because your hammer is a special, or can be used as a primary or special, just because of how strong it is. And one of the beautiful changes about the nerf was the fact that your regular melee is now solar, so it spawns wells. Look, as you can see here, it spawns wells. It's pretty great. There's this guy. Alright, so I will go over the build here. Okay, so I'm already pretty much set up for this part. Like I said, essentially I'm going to run Synthos the whole way. Some of this is negotiable, some of it's non-negotiable. You know, like I said, high resilience, highly, is pretty much considered a non-negotiable. You definitely want to have high resilience. I like hands-on because we use our hammer a lot, but you can sub this out for sure for ammo. You don't need it in this section though. Melee Wellmaker, non-negotiable. If you really want to get the best DPS, Glaive of Dreams is huge because it gives you extra time with Unstable Essence. I don't see a lot of people talking about Focusing Strike. This is, in my opinion, a really important mod pretty much for all the builds that I run because it allows me to utilize my melee to build my class ability. And so there's a lot of synergy there with some of the fragments that we're using. Elemental Ordnance is definitely negotiable. You don't need to run this. You can sub this out, no problem. Your melee is your main source of wells, but it is nice to be able to spawn them just in case you lose your hammer. Just in case you lose your hammer, you can try to get back your melee as quickly as possible. Well of Life, to me, it's a non-negotiable. Classy Restoration isn't going to be around forever. You really do not need Classy Restoration with this build, which is kind of the beautiful part of it. I'll probably use Classy Restoration in a few parts of this, but you'll see that survivability was totally achievable without this. And so for this section, I definitely like melee resist and armor of the Dying Star. You can double stack this, but there are depreciating returns, so I like to have them as much resistance as possible. I'm going to be running shotgun holster, obviously you don't have to, but I am running tractor cannon, so it's nice to always have ammo. Bountiful wells, I don't think I have to explain that. And then, like I said, Classy Restoration's totally negotiable for this build, but obviously it's broken, so we're just going to go ahead and use it. So yeah, this is a loadout, the glaive you're going to want to use. Fusion rifle you can sub out for pretty much whatever you want, including a primary, but you will see that we really don't need it. Nothing there. And so the trick to try to get the two-phase, I don't know if I'll actually get one, is the trick with that is to just kill one of the guys, but don't pick up the banner. And then we're gonna go find the other guy. Always run fusion nades. I will show you the fragments after this. I apologize. I should have showed you that already. But definitely want to run fusion nades for this. You don't need healing nades either. You have so much survivability, it's not even funny. Fusion nades will one-shot, usually one-shot the yellow bars, which I find to be huge. Okay, we got War Beast. Go ahead and drop this. Let that door open up. And then just as quickly as possible, I just go ahead and shut that bell and just get started on this. Oh, what are you doing in here, sir? Oh, and that sucks. So I'm gonna just go ahead and try to spawn some wells real quick with my get my melee back as quickly as possible. There we go. We don't really have to be fast in this part. Just kind of the beauty of that. Just trying to get my hammer back. See, I almost got it back. Oh, is it up here? Okay, yeah, so the thing, we're gonna leave this guy. Don't throw any hammers or anything in this room because you don't want to kill that dude, and sunspots will definitely kill him if he walks in it. So you just want to grab the essence and get out of there. Axes. We'll go ahead and drop that. now we're ready for DPS. This guy here. Take him out as quickly as possible so we can make progress towards the and then we're gonna go ahead and kill this guy. So the goal here is to take out these Bellkeepers as quickly as possible. So we are doing max damage here, so one thing to watch out for is to refresh. Oh no. Refresh Roaring Flames as quickly as possible before the timer runs out. And I do want to get out of here at around when there's 10 seconds left. So it looks like... Oh, I lost my hammer. Okay, let's just get out of here. I got half damage, we're good. Try to avoid these snipers. Alright, not bad, not bad. We can probably get him on the second phase. And it's not always going to be perfect, so... There we go. We do have guys in here. So I'm just going to go ahead, like I said, and just kill this guy but not pick it up. And then what I'll do in this one is kill him, but I will pick it up. Grab that Well of Life. Sun's on the other side. That it? Yeah, that's it. We will grab axe. Always try to pick up the well of life. You know, when you're heading into high traffic areas like that, so you don't have to worry about dying. Or I'm gonna do my best not to use like classy restoration at all, just to demonstrate you don't actually need it. And sometimes you'll get kind of screwed in damage phase and there won't be enough ads around to proc biotic enhancements, but if that's the case, you just do it, you know, at third damage phase. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. That we can go ahead and just get out of here. Oh no, I don't have a hammer. That sucks. I really screwed myself that time. Almost got it though. There we go, got a hammer. We're good. Okay, where's my guy? Oh no, I don't see him. That sucks. So, probably not going to get the 2-phase because I couldn't reset, but that's alright. He's probably in the back there. Reset Roaring Flames. might still be able to get it, honestly. Got 30 seconds. I think we got it. Oh no. Come back. Yeah, we got him. Beautiful. And it's honestly not hard. I'm not some pro player. Alright, for this, I always like to kind of switch back to the traditional movement loadout where I can just get around a little bit quicker, a little bit further. You don't have to move as fast as I do, obviously. Oof. Alright, for this part, you're definitely going to want to bump your head on the ceiling. Like this. Slow yourself down. And just ignore all that stuff. Just slow you down for no reason. Almost messed that up. You definitely want to get a running start and use all of your jump, like a long press jump, so you jump further.
Shadows were cast here. History made.
Okay. Okay, for this part we're going to make a few changes. We don't need Glaive of Dreams anymore. Typically we'll run, I guess, another Focusing Strike. You can kind of run whatever there. Doesn't really matter. Don't need Finders. Getting your super is helpful. I would say probably either Sniper or Concussive Dampener. Doesn't really matter. No longer need this. Probably just switch it out for Linear Finder for later. Yeah, not a lot of changes. The only thing I really want to talk about for this section is Ariana's Vow. I definitely believe it's the best weapon for this encounter, and you'll see why. I always pull up a map for this so I don't have to think. Thinking is hard for a simple-minded person such as myself. Okay, I got it. Almost forgot to rally. Alright, let's do this. Definitely utilize the hammer as much as possible. What happened there? That was weird. Alright, so I like to kill all the Bellkeepers right away. Alright, we need dog and cup. You don't want to be standing near that bell. You don't want to be standing near that bell when you hit it, because it will kill you. I always try to kill the phalanxes first. You don't have to kill the bottom guys, but stun this guy. Hey, where'd my hammer go? Oh well. We lost it. I never go for two at a time. Just one. Oh, I hit there down here. That was a little close. Got a dog. DPS is pretty easy. I just pop super. Maybe take out a few enemies just to clean up some of the area so you're not getting shot in the back. Oh, don't want to lose that. Where'd it go? We'll get it back. There we go. Get roaring ×3, and then head back to DPS. Yeah, you do have, like I said, classy restoration. It's really not needed though. Alright, you do have to watch the second guy because he does the pushback. He can knock you off the map. I definitely, actually probably would run Burning Maul and not the hammers because Burning Maul can get you back on the map if you get moved off. And it's just as good, if not better, for DPS for the bosses. So I'm not going to switch now, but alright. What do we got here? Sun and axe. I always try to kill them because they can one-hit you with their little shield dash thing. Stun him. Ooh. See that pushback? It's actually pretty dangerous. Especially try not to be in the air when he does it. Oh, scary. Also, that's why Eager Edge is very helpful. Oh god, that sucks. I'm gonna try to get my hammer back before I make any dangerous plays. There we go, got the hammer. If you hold forward when he does the pushback, you go not as far. Ooh, that was actually kind of dangerous too. Doing the heavy attack near the edge, because sometimes you'll go through him. Alright, let's start on this side. Alright, we got Sun and Cup. Alright, they're both on right over here. Oh, see right there, you can get killed when he's rushing you like that. Try not to hammer these shielded centurions, the solar ones. Sometimes they just randomly explode on you. Don't know why, but this guy doesn't do knockback either, so we're pretty safe to run near him. We got sun. Oh, damn, that hurt. I don't know where my hammer is. It's alright, we got it back. Get out of here. Clear out some of these ads. No reason to have them all around. Nah, I don't want a sword right there. There we go. A little scuffed. Hey, let's check it out. Okay. That is a pretty great roll, not gonna lie. Pretty happy with that. So there is actually a skip right here. Although I'm not necessarily saying you should try it on solo flawless. But I'll try to show it to you real quick. No! Oh, got it. Okay. Oh. Oh god. Well, that's how you do it, but I'm not gonna try it again. It's not worth the risk. Let me just grab this chest while I'm here. Naturally. You don't need lion rampants to do it. I don't. I try not to hit those guys with hammers on solo runs because sometimes they just blow up like incendiars, and I'm not sure why. But that definitely wiped me on a few solo flawless runs. So just avoid. Back to these guys. Come on, man. I don't know what's. Oh, he's blocking him somehow. That is so weird. Same thing here. Bump your head on the ceiling. You don't want to build too much momentum. Let's go ahead and slow yourself down.
She's more beautiful than any star I've ever beheld. Her name is Caiatl, for the brightest star in our sky. May she outshine always.
Okay. For this part is one part where I do not use double special. You can, it's totally viable. However, I just find it really useful to have a primary weapon in this part. The only changes that I make are putting on finders, scavengers, and sniper resist. Other than that, you're pretty much good to go. Don't think there was anything else. Oh, you can opt for like loaders and stuff too, but I'm just gonna leave it all the same. Go ahead and show you the build. I just did this for the resilience. You don't really need the one that makes it longer, though you could definitely put that one right here where your radiant and restoration last longer, but I'm not really using those that much in here, and I can just keep it going with Empyrean. So the majority of my damage is coming from my hammers, so I don't really need any of that. Alright. I am going to put on Burning Maul to get back on the map just in case. Helpful tip. Hang on one second. So there we go. Helpful tip is to have another piece of armor. Put on double reserves. And then switch back. This is the part where you just need to be patient. Don't rush it. Oh, I lost my hammer. I'll take those. Oh god. Well, if life saved me there. Alright. I always like to take both those dudes down. Alright, so we have Dog and Sun. Both of which are on that side. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and start on this side just to kill the dudes. No wasted movements. If I would have gotten slowed there, I would have just stood there and waited for it to go away. Yeah, we're not going to dunk there right now. It's not worth it. I always try to grab Well of Life before I do anything risky. Kind of like that. This is where I like to have primary. These guys are most dangerous when they're in the air like that. Alright, so we got Sun and Cup. Cup is here, Sun is here. So I'll actually start on this opposite side. I like to keep the middle bell for DPS. Oh, there goes my hammer. It's okay. Oh, I got it. Let's get up on out of here. Starting to get a little sketchy. Doing my best not to use classy restoration just to show it's really not necessary. See how it exploded? If you were right next to it when that happened, you might die. It's obviously a glitch, but just go ahead and finish him off. Alright, so here's what I do. I focus first. If we spawn in the middle one, the middle guys don't spawn right away. So what I do is shoot the crystal, shoot the bell, and then immediately, I got hurt pretty bad right there. Immediately take those guys out and then head mid. Okay, she's coming mid. Gotta kill this guy. Alright, that was a little scuff, but we got it done. Alright, I'm gonna stop right there. Okay, she's over here. Go ahead and take out that guy. Alright, I'm gonna go. Always play it safe. We need plenty of time to take down these guys. It's not worth rushing. Not bad. It's a two-phase. Got some ammo right there. Of course my hammer is lost. Rip. I'm gonna just play it safe right here. Grab some wells. Get my stuff back. Oh shoot. Never a bad idea just to slow down. Take care of the dangerous ads. Regroup. Get back to it. Alright, we got sun and cup. Sun's over here. That's what I'll do. Take out these guys. Grab sun. Head back over the cup. By starting on the opposite side, there's no wasted movements. I don't have to travel out of the way to kill the Bellkeepers. Just gonna back up, grab some wells. Oh, I forgot to grab sun. No, I got it. We're good. Okay, axe and dog. I didn't think I dunked it for some reason. Clean up some of these dudes. Getting a little hairy over here. Get some more ammo. I kind of want to switch and grab that ammo. Kind of a dangerous move, but only give me one. Grab this one. There we go. I just want to make sure I have enough. The sniper. Okay. Alright. This guy's annoying. Okay, so we got axe and dog. Oh, too much over here. Let's go. Alright, I'm just gonna get out of here. Go straight to DPS. Alright, she's go. Oh, see, they re-freaking spawn. Gotta love it. Sometimes they do that if you're too fast. Alright, I'm gonna get out of here. Alright. Definitely gonna kill her here. There we go. Solo flawless.
Breathe. Breathe. You have returned to reality. I shared your experiences and
Alright guys, hope you enjoyed that. Hope you learned something. As you'll notice, I did not pop my barricade one time this entire dungeon. I did have it there as backup just in case I don't want to restart, but yeah, that's it. Hope you all enjoyed.